The Albion make the short trip to the Vitality Stadium to face Bournemouth as the games continue to come thick and fast with the season entering its final straight. Dunk. What a pass that is, an absolute beauty from Dunk. Estupiñán rolls it across, it's blocked. It'll drop to Mitoma. Mitoma across Ferguson! Into the corner from Evan Ferguson. A quite brilliant finish from the young man. We are witnessing a superstar in the making, no doubt about it. Another goal for Evan Ferguson to give Albion the lead at the Vitality Stadium. Well, Bournemouth have done their best to nullify him, but his movement has been excellent. It was this pass that unlocked it. An absolute peach from Lewis Dunk to release Estupiñán. That had Bournemouth scrambling. Mitoma into the box, and that is absolutely phenomenal from Ferguson. The awareness, the confidence and the composure to do this, just stroke it beyond Neto, who had absolutely no chance. Completely wrong-footed. Exquisite. Controlled touchdown from Dunk, but then Caicedo trying to give it back to Dunk, has given it to Solanke, and Solanke beyond Estupiñán. Solanke lines it up. Solanke beaten away by Steele, and Estupiñán this time hooks it clear. First real save Steele's had to make. Albion just starting to give the ball away. And through it goes, and a real chance for a leveller, and it's prodded beyond the post by Traoré. Albion just starting to let errors creep into their game, and Bournemouth almost capitalising. Biggest chance of the night for them. May well have been offside, very tight, but Traoré prods it wide with Steele advancing. Yet to score for the club, the Ivorian. He thought that was his moment. Wrong side of the post. And again, given away, Veltman, Lerma. They're giving Bournemouth encouragement here. Here's Solanke. Solanke with the drive, beaten away again. Another chance, a brilliant block by Webster. It's turned from a picture of control to desperation for the Seagulls. While Jason Steele proving his worth again in the Albion goal. Lerma into Solanke. Great first touch, and even better second one. That was heading in. And then the block from Webster, critical to deny Traoré. Struck this clean as a whistle, Solanke. Steele right behind it, but needed his defender for the second one. Look at Webster's focus, determination, and the block at the end of it. Brilliant. Gross, Ferguson. Ferguson pivots. Ferguson lights it up and just past the post from Evan Ferguson. Great swivel and hit. March, beaten to it. Christie, Solanke, Christie, Utara. Appeals for handball, and it's guided over the bar. Bournemouth desperately appeal for a handball as Solanke winces, having not been able to turn the cross in. Here's why there's an appeal. And Dunk was really having to work hard to keep Solanke away from the ball. Only just managed it. McAllister shrugged off it. They're all flying in. Estupiñán. Bournemouth scrapping for absolutely everything. Christie down the line. Solanke digs it across, and it's dropped just beyond the far post. A really bright start to the second half by both teams. High tempo, high tension. Oh, they've won it back quickly here. Webster away, only as far as Stevens. Christie. Stevens. Lerma. Good move. Bournemouth. Lerma. Lerma! Tipped over by Steele. What a save that is. Well, Steele testing out his reflexes here. Bournemouth worked it sweetly into the path of Lerma. One touch to set, one touch to go for goal. This angle will show us it needed saving. And fingertips of Jason Steele did the job. You feel like a second will be required. Estupiñán into McAllister. Great work from McAllister. Fantastic feet. March infield. Ferguson, he scoops it over the bar. That was a chance. Ferguson knows it. They created it brilliantly. The fancy footwork of McAllister, the vision of March. Just leaning back, Evan Ferguson, as he set himself for the finish, and he scooped it over rather than into that far corner. Webster. March. Infield to Veltman, who's sprung clear of his right back position to get involved in the attack, and Veltman thunders it over the bar and into the stand. Goal kick. It will be a handball against Pascal Gross. He looked to flick it over him. Yeah, there was definitely a hand there. And Traore find the mark and swings it in low. It's nodded down and it's over the bar, deflected. And I think it will be a goal kick. It came off a teammate from Solanke's swivel and strike. Now Gross. Gross out to Mitoma. It's building up nicely, this for Brighton. Mitoma. Estupiñán. Cross it goes and it drops for Gross. Beaten away by Neto. Good stop from the Bournemouth keeper. It was down his throat but needed to be tipped out of the danger zone. Estupiñán with some great feet to get the crossover. Gross unmarked on the penalty spot and got his shot away cleanly enough, with enough power, but not the direction to beat Neto. Brooks in field, only as far as Ayari. That's a better touch, and that's a really good touch to Welbeck, who's onside and cuts in field. Ayari is in space. Ayari, Enciso, he drags it and holds his head. He knows that was a presentable chance in the context of the game. Ayari doing really well, finding Enciso in space, and he snatched at the chance. Handball appeals, despite Estupiñán being about a yard away from Solanke. Through it goes, and Mitoma could be onto this. He is. Mitoma with support. He finds March. Can Albion kill it here? Welbeck. Neto with a fantastic save down low to his left. Good hit from Welbeck. Well teed up by March. Kept his eyes on the ball. Steadied himself. Really good stop. Great work from Steele. Dug down the line, and Enciso keeps it. Estupiñán. Field he goes, Mitoma. Enciso scuttling down the line. Welbeck won't get to it, but it will drop for Gross, and it will fall for March. And March looks for movement. Gross has Veltman with him. Gross lines it up. Enciso turns in field. Enciso to bury it. Enciso gives Brighton breathing space. His first goal for the club, and that will do nicely for all 3 points for the Seagulls. Neto left exposed by his defence, and look how much it means to the young man. Pinged in by Gross, great control, away from two, and look at the composure. Another assist for the assist king, Pascal Gross. Absolutely not a flicker of panic from Enciso. Knew he was clear, waited, and stroked it beyond Neto. And there's the reaction of a man who's just scored his first ever Premier League goal to secure all 3 points. Steele and De Zerbi, a match made in heaven. They love it.